Hey folks, Todd Coburn here with the Aerospace Structure Series. This video is to help Cal Poly Pomona students access NASTRAN and FEMAP from the new computer system. The new system for software, so they still have software loaded in the labs, but the Cal Poly has a new system which actually uses called the Virtual Software Lab, which is also called eLumen. If you want to access this software, if you're a Cal Poly Pomona student, you can do it by clicking on this icon or putting this link into your account. What it will do is open up a web page and it will come in with your Cal Poly login credentials. This is valid for any Cal Poly engineering student. You click login, it goes to the standard Duo system where you get a push to your phone or whatever device used to log in, and then it brings you into the system. Now it takes a few minutes to come up. You can see it's spinning here, and once it gets in, I also recommend you put it there. You'll notice that I have eLumen here as my fourth little click icon. So you can put that on your toolbar so that it's quick to access from your computer. Canvas, your Bronco Direct, you probably want to do that. You'll notice this was a little quicker than usual. Now we're in. You'll notice, now when I first went into this, it came up with a blank screen. Like if I close this here, it looks like this. And all you got to do is click on your installed applications and it lists everything. I don't know what all this crap is up here. It might be stuff that you want, but what we're looking here is for FEMAP. If you click on FEMAP now, it will open up the FEMAP window. I guess you got to double click and it probably takes a moment. Then FEMAP will open and you can go work on your FEMAP models. Now, what we're using for finite elements, we will be using FEMAP. Mechanical engineering uses it, aerospace engineering uses it, and we're used for a large number of companies out there in industry. But all those will need it, so you can access FEMAP here. Okay. Now what we're also going to access, I'm going to close this window. This is where your FEMAP window, and you can work now directly from that. Now what you'll notice here is we don't have NX NASTRAN listed, but we will. We have a license with Siemens, and NX NASTRAN will also be listed here. I think they indicated they were going to put it on here toward the end of summer, since before classes start. So that should be showing up hopefully soon. So the difference is now you can actually run your FEMAP model, and you can also run those models. It will access this version of FEMAP. Is called FEMAP with NASTRAN, and it will actually run the NASTRAN model. The only drawback is you can't go into the NASTRAN model, make changes, and then rerun. You have to do everything through FEMAP, which is great, but it's not completely acceptable because students of finite elements, especially in aerospace, need to know how to get into and out of the NASTRAN bulk data file to manipulate the data directly, as I teach in our NASTRAN class in aerospace. And so you also need to be able to access the NX NASTRAN. Now the NX NASTRAN means you're going to create a PDF, a bulk data file, and when you click on that NASTRAN icon, it will open up a window. Since it's not loaded here in VSL yet, I will show kind of how that works. It's going to look something like this. This is actually MSC NASTRAN. It'll come up with a window like this. You'll navigate your folders, click on your run. This is a little simple NASTRAN model. It'll come up with a window like this. You can put any optional keywords. Mostly you won't need those. Hit run, and it will actually run and create the model. Then you go back to the same folder where the bulk data file was stored, and it will have your FO6 and other files. So that's all coming, and it'll be available right here on the Virtual Software Lab. It also is installed in our aerospace labs, the couple rooms that are aerospace labs at the school. The FEMAP's already there, and the NASTRAN, I believe, is already there also. Okay, so let's say you're thinking, great, this is cool, but I also would like to have a copy on my own little laptop. Well, this, now while everything else I said is only available to Cal Poly students, this other technique is available for all engineering students. You can go directly to the Hexon site and download NASTRAN or Patran, or both. That would be Hexagon, which used to be MSC NASTRAN and Patran, which is now called Hexagon NASTRAN and Patran. And or you can go to the Siemens website and download FEMAP with NASTRAN, which runs like the FEMAP that's already available in the Virtual Software Lab, and also the standalone NX. Oh, let's see, you may not be able to get the standalone NX NASTRAN on your computer. I don't recall. It may be available. It may not. You may need to rely on the Hexagon. I don't recall. I'll have to double check that. Anyways, if you want more help doing that, click on this little link here. This is my YouTube video, or go to my YouTube playlist for finite elements. And the second or third file has this NASTRAN available free to students and professors.
With got to be metallics, I don't just stand out, I shine. Pastel or bold, I decide.
And once the ad is done,
hey
it'll come up
folks,
and this
Todd
will go
Coburn
through
here
the
with your
details.
aerospace.
So that is how you can access, Cal Poly students can access the Virtual Software Lab and use FEMAP and NASTRAN. That would be NX NASTRAN and FEMAP. And also to download MSC NASTRAN, Patran, NX NASTRAN, or FEMAP, all onto their own little laptop, so they have that available without the same kind of web connection. So that's how you can do it, and hope that helps. I'm going to be on sabbatical this next semester. We've got a great professor teaching FEMAP, teaching finite elements for aerospace during that time, and I'll be teaching again in the following year. And I'll also be back in the spring with composites. See you soon. Enjoy.